There are two men responsible for the way Knights of the Old Republic looked: concept art director John Gallagher and art director Derek Watts. A week ago, KoTOR turned 20 years old and IO9 got to interview John Gallagher, who, apart from having some never-before-seen concept art that you're seeing on screen now, had some interesting insights into the development of the game. Oddly enough, it says that Gallagher was largely unaware of what a big deal KoTOR became in the Star Wars community, because apparently he took a step back from the gaming industry, instead choosing to work on television and film. But I looked him up and he must not have taken that big of a step because he was working on video games up until 2009. Regardless, he said he was completely ignorant of all this until he went to the Comic-Con in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and the people said, He also told the story of how BioWare got the Star Wars gig. If you don't know it, it goes like this. Two of the BioWare founders, Ray Muzica and Greg Zechuk, called everyone into an office and told them, alright, for our next project we got two options. We can do a mascot game for Sony, or Star Wars. Which ones do you guys want to do?
Man, move your bitch ass over, bitch.
He was asked, when you started developing art for the game, how did you balance being a fan while also doing something unique and fresh? In response, he said something that I found to be rather important. He said that you have to extract your sentiment for the best possible outcome. In other words, it's okay to be nostalgic for Star Wars. It's okay to be sentimental. But it's also critical to serve what you're attempting to do with the project. You have to honor and respect that it's not about me when I create something. I'm sure he means when you create something additional to someone else's established universe. But he says that it was the late great Ralph McQueary that taught him that. It's something that some people currently in similar positions should learn as well. If you don't know who Ralph McQueary was, he was the concept artist on the original Star Wars films. You've probably seen these images before. That was him. Not only that, but he survived a headshot while serving in the army during the Korean War.
Tough motherfucker.
Mr. Gallagher outlined the guidelines he was given and a short summary of his process when designing Revan. Mysterious, he said. Indeterminate whether you're male or female, with an inscrutable mask. Let's get the eye slots like a Mandalorian, but a little more tribal. So I started looking for inspiration among mid-African tribes of the 16th, 17th, 18th century and what some of their ornamentation looked like. I lined that up with some Star Wars inspo and got Revan in about 20 minutes. I did one sketch, one marker sketch, and did an adjustment to the color. Then I was like, oh, there we are. Mr. Gallagher is often credited as being the man who created Revan, but he was properly humble, specifying that he designed Revan and proceeded to give credit to everyone involved. Like James Olin. We spoke about him before. He was part of that failed pitch they made to remaster the KoTOR games. But Mr. Gallagher is absolutely right. Bringing a video game character to life is ultimately the result of many people's work. So I won't just give a shout out to Aaron Myers, the artist who worked on KoTOR 2. I'd like to thank everyone for creating Brianna the Handmaiden. The character I proved in this video was objectively the game's best girl.
If you disagree, then I'm sad to inform you that it is not an issue of preference, it is one of intelligence.